Hi guys, it is Tuesday. I almost said Monday, because usually I start the weeks off on Monday. Also, the lighting is kind of weird in here. Usually I don't think it's this weird, but it's like weird today, I guess. Whatever. Welcome to 2019. It's really weird. Time is weird. Whatever. I hope you guys had a good New Year's and stuff like that. I was gonna do a vlog for yesterday, but I wasn't really able to film much. Cody had to work, but he didn't work very long, and then, we hung out, or he didn't work yesterday. It was the day before that I wanted to make a video on the 31st. On the 31st I was going to because he had to work, but he didn't end up working that long. And then yesterday, Cody had the day off. Oh, my days are confused. And we hung out and I played some Pokemon and that was fun. But then I ended up being super tired because I didn't sleep well New Year's Eve night because we didn't end up going to bed till 3 a.m. to begin with. And then we ended up having to wake up early because Nate had to go to work and be there by 10 or something, so we were up early for that, and he left before us because he drove himself that day to my mom's, but I didn't really sleep well. I slept really light because normally I won't even hear my own alarms, I won't hear Cody's alarms, but I ended up hearing Nate's and Cody's that morning, which literally never happened, so I slept pretty late that night. But I don't know, New Year's was fun. I was gonna bring the game Sequence over to my mom's to play, because normally we'll play board games and stuff like that, and sometimes we'll play the Wii and stuff, but we haven't played that in a few years. I don't know if the Wii actually still works, but we played some board games that my mom had. We played Uno. I learned how to play poker, which is still confusing to me. And then we played Yahtzee, and I won. Ooh. And then we played Sorry, but it's to go sorry. So it's called Sorry Card Revenge or something like that. That was fun. We played that. It's kind of like Uno, but a little bit different, but it's basically Uno. We played that. I think, we started trying to play this one game, but it was really confusing and we didn't really understand it because we had never played it before, and we just didn't play that game. But I don't know, it was generally fun though. I had a lot of fun on New Year's. I had a lot of fun last year too, the year before that on New Year's, but this year was different. There was less people at the house and stuff like that, and it was just generally fun. We spent the night at my mom's, and then we came home around 10 o'clock, because my mom's house last night, the internet went down, and then it was down still in the morning, and then we didn't also have cell service either, and then we were like, well, I have to go home because I have to feed the cats. I'm like, oh, let's see if there's internet and power and everything here. So we get home and there's internet, power, and cell service, which was really nice. So I texted my mom, I'm like, let me know when you have service back, and she got service back around noon. But that night there was a big windstorm and there was rain and stuff, and trees went down and it took out internet lines, power lines. There's still people right now without power, so I'm really glad that it's kind of warm out. It's not freezing. It was in the 50s on New Year's and stuff like that, so hopefully people start getting power back. And as far as I know, the internet's still out. My mom still did not have internet last night when I was going to sleep. And I haven't texted her yet today, but she's also at work, so I guess it doesn't matter, but I don't know. It was fun, though, regardless. It was a lot of fun. I made taco dip. That was delicious. Whatever. It was fun. Whatever. So, today, I kind of want to just, I want to get some stuff done. And I never make New Year's resolutions. I kind of just really never have. I've never really thought the point in it, I guess, because it's yeah, New Year, better yourself, this, that, whatever, but but you can make goals anytime, so I would make goals and stuff that I wanted to do throughout the year, but I never made beginning of the year goals. I want to finish this before the end of the year. I've never done that. So I want to grab my shoe. So I want to kind of make New Year's goals for this year. And I have a few in mind of some stuff I want to do. I know one of the things is I want to do better art videos because I like my art videos and stuff like that. And I've already started doing what I want to do with the way I edit my art videos. And it's not even like change everything, but like keep it how it is and like be able to maintain what I do, I guess. And like I want to do bigger stuff for my art videos because I feel like the stuff I do for my art videos aren't very big things, I guess. I don't know how to explain it because I feel like it doesn't make sense, but if you've seen my art videos you might understand, but also it's from a different perspective, so anyways. I also want to generally like, I don't know, because I like my vlog channel and I like the vlogs that I do, and I don't want to change how I do my vlogs because like generally I like them and I just want them to be like, I don't know, genuine, I guess. And I feel like if I change it to make it like this and that and whatever, like it won't be the same, and I don't want that. So there's not much I really want to change onto my vlog channel because it's generally just like here for me and then the people who want to enjoy my content sort of dealio, so not really much I want to change there. But I do want to like step up my game this year because like I suck. Like the amount of stuff that I start and I don't finish, and like just generally like I need to like get on myself for some stuff, because not just the whole starting and then like not finishing sort of deal that I have an issue with, but like I put too much pressure on myself for certain things, and that's a lot of the reason why like I'll stop doing something and then not finish it. It's because like the expectations I have for myself are way too high for no reason, and it stresses me out, and then I can't finish what I was going to do, and then I don't want to go back to finish it because like I have all these like thoughts connected to it that are just, they stress me out. So I want to get rid of that. Just be able to do stuff and not care. Like, oh my god, I care too much. Honestly, that's what I want to do. Which probably doesn't make sense. Hopefully it does, but like, I don't think it does. Maybe it'll make sense when I watch it back. Whatever. I haven't checked my art palette, actually. The watercolor one that I did. I actually haven't checked that in a few days. Because like the whole stuff with like the new year and other stuff that I've been doing, and just like, I generally just haven't even thought about it. But I've left it out on my desk, and I left it kind of basically open, kind of closed. But I haven't checked it yet since I really did that art piece. Some of these still look wet. I was reading online and it was talking about how some paints like never fully dry and how you have to do it like in sections. So like you'll fill the pan halfway and then you have to wait for that to dry, and then you put in like the rest of the paint to fill the pan, and then you have to wait for that to dry, and like the more wetter paints, like, I don't know, it's like really weird, the stuff that I was looking up, and I don't care if it like never dries, this and that, because like after you use like paint on top for watercolor, like once the water evaporates and stuff, it'll dry fine. So like all the ones that I've used are pretty much fine. They're a couple of these are a little tacky, but like all the ones like these, there's like 4 or 5 here that look wet, but you touch them and they're not wet. There's like 2 that are tacky. But you know how last time I was like, oh, my red one cracked. Well, when I was using it the last time I was painting, let me turn, I actually ended up pushing in the paint with my paintbrush. So now there's like a giant indent, so I can technically put more paint in there, but I mean, it's not cracked anymore. This blue one ended up cracking right through here. It's kind of like shiny, so I don't know if you can really see that. This yellow one up here ended up cracking down the middle. Oh, I just put blue in it. Whoops. Yeah, that's about it. There's just those 2. I mean, this one cracked a little bit, but I don't know, it's not like it bothers me or nothing. And I do want to start doing an art video for this Friday. Probably won't finish it today. I'm not really sure what I want to do though, because I have so many ideas and I don't know which one I want to do first and stuff, and that's like my biggest issue. It's like, I want to do this, this, and this, but like, what order do I do them in? And like, which one do I want to do more? And it's just, it's dumb. Maybe I'll do an acrylic painting. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'll think about it. It depends on what I want to actually paint to, which might determine the medium. So I'll have to think about what I want to do, because I'm not exactly quite sure, and I know I want to add more stuff to my Redbubble, and I want to take some stuff down to change it, and then put it back up on my Redbubble and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of junk that I want to do, and I don't know the order of which I should do it. Like, that would make more sense in what I want to do, and like, should I focus on the Redbubble when I could be doing this instead, and like, whatever. So I've done the dishes. I cleaned off my art desk. Well, I didn't clean it off, but like, it looks nicer. I want to do a gouache painting, I think, for the video I want to do for this week. Not sure what I want to do yet, but for the time being, I am trying out a Gouache Experiment. I was reading this forum about like gouache that can be like reactivated with water, and about how most gouaches don't actually work, and that there's this one brand of gouache that works, but it can be expensive because it's like the highest quality, but like the quality step below that works really well, but not as well as like the most expensive quality you can get. But there was nothing on there about my brand, and the brand that I have is really cheap. I don't remember where I got it, but I remember it being cheap. I might have gotten it at Michael's, actually. But I remember it being really cheap, so I don't know if it's actually going to work. I don't really have high hopes for it, but I figured I'd test it out, so I did a swatch of it without any water, swatch of it with water, and now I'm letting it dry. First, I gotta see how long it'll take to dry, probably a while. And then after it's dry, I want to try reactivating it and see if it works. I don't have high hopes, but might as well try. I do want to get nice gouache paints that can reactivate and stuff, because I'd like to put them into my other palette thing that I have, but like, I don't know. I don't use gouache that often because I don't have that much of it. And once it's all gone, like, I won't have any more, so I don't use it that often, but I like gouache a lot. So I'd like to get, like, save up money, or maybe just wait till like next Christmas or something or whatever, and just like get a really nice set of gouache paints. But I don't know. I just want to see if this will work. If it doesn't work, then whatever. But I would like to have a gouache palette. I don't really want to buy one though. I'd like to buy the tubes and like make my own. But I guess it's like really hard to find actual paints that'll like actually work for it, because I guess the Winsor & Newton ones don't reactivate very well, and there's just like a lot of well-known brands like that don't actually reactivate that well. So I don't know, I guess I could search it. I know there's this one brand that's in the forum that I still have open that I guess works really well, but I guess they're also really expensive. I'm actually going to save this webpage, that way I can reference it later. And then I'll probably try searching it again and finding other brands that work, and see if I can find like the cheapest version of that kind of gouache that'll reactivate well. I don't know how well it's gonna work out, but I don't want to have another watercolor palette, because I don't need that many watercolor palettes. I don't need that many, so I don't want to make another one. Plus I already have one and it's got every color in there, plus a few that I've made. Like, I already have all the colors in the tubes. I don't need to make any more. Even if I had a different brand of tube watercolor, like, it's still generally going to be the same. It's still going to be tube watercolor in a pan. So I would like to use gouache for it, but I don't know how well it's going to work out for me, but I'll try. I'll get there one day. If anything, I'll just save that palette, because it's not like the palette's going to die or something, like, you know, so I could have it for literally ever if I wanted to. So I'll just keep it and I'll wait. I'll probably store it somewhere for the time being, but I want to see if it'll work out though with the gouache that I do have. I don't think it will, but if it does, then I can make the palette like today or tomorrow or something like that, and that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, generally for the video I want to make for my art channel this Friday, I want to do it with gouache, and I want to use bigger paper. But I don't know what I want to do, because I have a few ideas, but like they're ideas that I wanted to do with watercolor. So I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. I'll have to figure it out. And then once I figure out what I want to do, then I'll decide the size paper, because I want to use my bigger paper, and it's bigger than an 8.5 by 11, but I don't want to like limit myself to that size paper, because if I want to do something smaller or something even bigger, then I want to be able to. I just gotta figure out what I want to do. I just have too many ideas, and I can't just stick to one, and that's my problem. Do you know how you can put like glycerin or honey in watercolor paint and it keeps it from cracking and stuff like that? I heard that it's not a big chance, but there is a chance that if you mix some with gouache, that it's more likely to reactivate better. So I want to try with this, and then I want to try mixing in the honey maybe. I'm kind of unsure on whether or not I even want to do that to begin with. But I think I might, just for like testing purposes, so I might also go get some honey and do that. I do want to look into the whole therapist stuff today, because I was going to look into it yesterday, but I was hanging out with Cody all day. So I think I might look into that today, probably later on though, because I want to try to get this stuff done earlier in the day, and then I'll do that later. If anything, I'll do it tomorrow, but I should be able to do it today, especially if I do get what I want to get done today. I should be able to do it later. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't be able to, I guess. When it comes down to the whole like calling situation, I'd have to wait until tomorrow depending on when I do it, but I don't think I'm gonna end up calling anybody yet, because I still want to like look into people and whatnot and what's in my area, which isn't much, but I still gotta see what's in my area, so I'm gonna do that. So I think the real thing here is I'm kind of just mainly putting off the whole like finding a therapist thing, because it just freaks me out so much. Yikes. I need to just do it, and I keep thinking about what I want to paint, and then I end up like not doing it because I get all anxious and weird, and then and then I go back to the whole therapy topic in my head, and I'm like, like I can't, I don't know why, and I gotta do it. I wish it was easier. You'd think it'd be so freaking easy, and it's not. I hate it, and I don't have any words. I really don't. But I have to do it today, even if I don't find one. I gotta at least look, because I don't even know what's in my area. I know there's like some mental health building in the town I live in, but I don't know what they do. I assume it's like therapy or something, but again, I haven't actually really looked into it, so I need to do that, which I'm definitely going to look into today, because I have to. The whole thing just makes me so anxious. It'd be kind of easier if I could like find someone, and then someone else made the call, but I know I have to be the one to make the call, and I don't want to make the call, and that's my issue. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do it, and I have to do it. It's just so hard to do it, but I have to. I just know that's just going to be some huge panic around it, and I'm going to freak out, and I'm going to do it, and it's not actually going to be that bad, but I'm still going to freak out about it. And then the appointment date is going to come up, and I'm going to freak out again, and it's just... it's a lot. It is a lot. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I'm trying to get paint off of this palette. That's why I have this. It's just scraping at paint, which I don't think is actually going to scrape off. Like, some of these parts I might have to actually wash it, but I just flung paint at myself. But I know I have to make the call. I just wish I didn't have to, because it would be a lot easier for me if I didn't have to make the call. Because it'd be easier to, like, find the person, pick the time and day I want to go, and have someone else call and make the appointment for me. But I feel like I have to actually be the one to make the call. Which sucks, because, again, it'd be easier if I didn't have to, but I'm not going to make someone else do it for me. It's bad enough I'm already going to have to make somebody come with me and drive me there, so I might as well at least make the call on my own. It just sucks, man. It really sucks. But it could also be a lot worse. So, I don't know. And I also did look at the email, and that thing I applied for didn't actually go through. But there's another thing I can apply for the website. that's pretty much just as good, really. So I'm gonna do that later today, probably after the therapy thing or something. And then I'm probably gonna look up a few other things that I was looking at also. Just other different ways to like make money and stuff like that, because like I like doing the vlogs and the art videos and doing all this stuff, and I like Twitch streaming, but that doesn't really bring in any money, and it really sucks when you need money and you don't have it and you're doing all these things to hopefully make money one day, but that's one day and not today. So I want to do that, especially because I'd prefer to work from home. And it's just hard finding something that'll actually pay okay that you can do from home, especially when it's something that you don't need prior work in to do. And that's why I'm looking in. I don't really want to do it, but it's transcribing stuff and stuff like that. And you don't really need previous work experience. You don't need a degree to do it, and you can work from home to do it, but they don't usually pay all that well and stuff like that. But if it's something that brings in just like $2, you know, like that's gonna help at least a little bit. So that's what I've been looking into. So I just need to keep looking into it and keep doing it and finding different websites that are actually legit and do it and stuff. And the one that I found, which is what I want to do, like through that site specifically, is because they pay more than the other websites. They still don't pay a lot, but they pay more than the other sites do. Because the other sites, I never did it because it just didn't seem worth it. I was going to do like a couple hours of work and like sit at my computer all day and do all this work and get paid like $5. Like, it wasn't really worth my time. But this pays a little bit more where I think it might be worth my time. But then, like, I don't know. At this point, I don't really care. I just want to do something, I guess. So that's what I'm searching up and stuff. And then this whole thing with the painting as well. Like, I really want to paint and I want to get that done. But then I feel bad painting because it's like, well, I could be searching up a therapist instead of painting. But then I want to be able to do the art video for Friday. So I want to get started on it today. But then, like, I don't know, like, I get, like, because the whole thing with, like, my mental health is more important than my art and my art videos, but, like, it's more important to me, like, I'd rather get that done first, and then also have one less thing to worry about, and then I can work on all that other stuff. I don't know. Is that dumb? Does that make sense? I mean, probably. Probably not. I have no idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wash this palette, because the scraping stuff isn't really working. Some of it doesn't want to come off, so I'm gonna have to wash this, which kind of sucks because I don't really want to. But I could just put paint over it. That's usually what I do. I scrape off and peel out like as much as I can, and then I just put more paint on top, really. But yeah, my brain's a mess right now. I just wish it was like just a little bit easier on me. It's not even that hard, and it's so hard. Like, oh my god, I can't form words. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the vlog. That way I can start editing and uploading it, because then it's one less thing I have to do later, which means I can start working on looking at therapists and stuff earlier. Because I was just gonna continue the vlog for another few hours and, like, do another clip later about whatever goes on. But I feel like it might be smarter to end it now, I guess. I don't know. Because then I have more stuff to do, other things. And then if I do end up finding that therapist today, I probably won't call until tomorrow. Maybe longer. Because I'm crazy and anxious. And then I'll have more free time, I guess, to work on the art video that I want to do. Which I do want to get started today, but I don't know if I actually should. I should probably wait. But I don't want to wait too long, and then, like, editing takes a while, and uploading, and exporting, and importing, and it's just a lot of work that I'd rather get done sooner than later, so. Anyways, I'm gonna go, because I have stuff I gotta do. And I'm also gonna freak out a little bit, because that's also what I do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. There'll definitely be a vlog tomorrow. I don't see why there shouldn't be, so. I'll see you guys tomorrow.